I've been dealing with chronic pain for a very long time, at least close to 20 years. I did get into a car accident in like 2003, I think it was, and I injured my neck. And since then, it's just been like a domino effect. It's affected every part of my back. I was in excruciating pain most days, yeah. In the morning, at night, I wasn't sleeping. My lower back, because in March, probably over-exercised and I injured it, and it was very painful. And I had already heard about you guys before then. When this had happened, this was the first place I thought of. I was immediately like, yeah, it's time to book that appointment. I've seen a number of chiropractors throughout the years, probably since high school. So everything felt very generic. They were all kind of doing the same thing. And to be honest, the last chiropractor I was seeing, every time I would leave, I would honestly leave in more pain.
Elizabeth came into our office complaining of chronic low back pain. She was diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which means that she's too bendy and too stretchy, which made her a really difficult case at the beginning.
Oh, it was affecting absolutely every aspect of my life. You know, from work, obviously, all the way through all the things that I enjoyed. It was like systematically one thing after another. I was like, can't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. So it got to the point where it was like, well, can't work so much. I'm certainly not enjoying the things that I enjoy doing. But it's affected my life so much so that sometimes it felt like pain was like part of my identity. Like everything I did based around like, that's gonna hurt, or I can't do that, or like that's not for me anymore, you know? In that way, it affected everything.
After we started digging down more on how she was putting stress on her joints, we were educating her on how to sit, and once we cleaned up her sitting hygiene, it really allowed us to start experiencing levels of relief. It wasn't much at first, but little by little, we started getting her better and better.
I wasn't skeptical coming in here because I had seen you guys for so long before coming in, because I was in pain then, not as severe as it is now. But I knew then when I saw the first few videos, I saw Chris's videos and the things that he was writing. Maybe you're not for everybody, but you certainly aligned with me. And I could tell through the things that he was saying in the videos and everything like that, but not even a little bit skeptical. I came in knowing full well that I was going to make a complete recovery. I love Dr. Nico. He's been really great, explaining everything really well. Like when I first came in for a consultation with him, he explained everything really well to me on the board, explained how this treatment works, and it's about making your bucket bigger. I think at first I didn't fully understand what that meant, but like throughout the treatment now, I get it. I fully understand what that means, having a more space before you're experiencing any pain. They're intense. They hurt a lot, and I keep coming back. So, but I don't hurt too much afterwards. But yeah, I get bruises, but that's it.
She's on visit 13 today and has no pain, no symptoms whatsoever. So I'm really happy with that case, because it made me question myself and really dig and do research on how or the why she was feeling like that. After 13 visits, she has no pain, so we were able to turn her around, and she became a success case. Since
I'm still technically in treatment, I haven't been doing a lot of the things that I want to do. I've been avoiding exercise, but I'll tell you what, I've been sleeping, and that's huge for me, because it used to be sleeping was horrible. It was almost depressing going to bed every night knowing like I'm gonna be in so much pain, like being flat on my back like wasn't working for me. It was horrible. So sleeping has been amazing. I know that you guys aren't for everybody. I mean, people have to fit a certain criteria. There's that's why you do the initial interviews and stuff. People who have had pain for a really long time, people who've had pain who don't think that their pain can be managed because they've seen chiropractors and all those other things. People are like me, like at the end of the rope, like, do you think you tried every option? This is a little weird, it's a little different. I love it. It's so chill. It's my kind of vibe for sure. I spoke to another person I knew who had come here. He was like describing it to me like, but I think I'm into all the stuff that you guys are in. Like you walk in and you see like singing bowls and crystals and plants and all of these things. That's my vibe. So for me coming in here, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm home. Like it's chill. It's like friendly, super friendly. So I like that. That in and of itself is good enough reason to come in. I'm in no pain. I know, it's weird. It's a really bizarre feeling to say that.